6.
We continue to follow breaking news out of Midtown. A 1-year-old girl was found face down in a pool.
It happened near the intersection of Grant and Campbell. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Stella Inger.
And I'm Guy Atchley. 9 on your sides, Jennifer Dela Cruz is standing by with new information on how the girl is doing. Jennifer?
Well, we now know that 1-year-old is in serious, possibly life-threatening condition at the hospital. Still an active scene out here tonight as officers investigate. We are on Spring Street and Martin. Tucson police say it was this house behind me where that 1-year-old was found face down in the pool. Tucson police actually say a teenage family member was able to pull her out. Tucson firefighters received the call around 2:30 this afternoon. TPD tells us that when they got here, they immediately started giving her oxygen. They were able to arrive pretty quickly. They got here in about less than 10 minutes. She was able to arrive at the hospital. At this time, they cannot confirm whether or not the parents were home at the time. As we mentioned, the child possibly life-threatening condition. Tonight, the road here is expected to be blocked off for the next few hours as officers investigate exactly what went on. We are live in Midtown. Jennifer Dela Cruz, KGUN9 on your side.
And to our other developing news tonight, Tucson police arrested a man for attempted sexual assault with a strange twist. Now on your side's Whitney Clark joins us live with what happened there. Whitney.
Well, this all started back on September 26th here on the 1000 block of East Seneca near Park. TPD says the suspect broke into a woman's home wearing a clown mask and tried to sexually assault her. The suspect is 46-year-old Corey Morris. He's facing a number of charges, including attempted sexual assault, kidnapping, and burglary. Tucson police say the victim was able to scare off the suspect, and he dropped his phone and mask, and they were able to identify him from fingerprints at the scene. He was arrested on the 28th and released on bond. Upon further investigation, TPD says they found photos on Morris's phone, at least 5 women in various stages of undress on photos on his phone. Officers say that it appears that the photos were taken up against glass from windows outside of the victims' homes without their permission in the same neighborhood where the original break-in happened. Police canvassed the area and were able to identify at least one of the victims in the photos. Morris was arrested again and now faces 5 counts of voyeurism. The Pima County Jail says Morris's bail is set at $125,000. Officers are still trying to identify the 4 other women in those photos. If you have any information or saw anything unusual, contact Tucson Police. Live on Seneca, Whitney Clark, KGUN9 on your side.
After a year-long review, U.S. Customs and Border Protection staff have made a decision to not use body cameras on their agents. The review said there were multiple reasons, including cost. It said operating the cameras may distract agents on the job and may be unsuited for hot, dusty conditions in which agents are often in. This does not mean cameras are ruled out for good, but more analysis is needed.
Governor Doug Ducey took a big check to Cochise County. The money is meant to help finish a new system that closes communication gaps so severe they can leave deputies unable to call for backup and ranchers unable to call for help. KGUN9 on your sides, Craig Smith was there to learn more about the system.
The open space in Cochise County creates a beautiful view, but an ugly problem. Cochise County has some areas that are so remote, cell phones won't work. Even sheriff's deputies' radios will not connect. Today, Governor Doug Ducey delivered $1 million to help complete a new radio system to cover all of Cochise County and help all emergency agencies talk to each other. Sierra Vista city manager says that would have helped fight the Monument fire 4 years ago.
The communication systems not only weren't talking with each other, but we had gaps in communication in terms of not having the towers and the infrastructure in place to make sure that everybody could talk with our dispatch centers.
Ranchers in remote areas will get radios on the system so they can report smugglers or other trouble. Schools will have radios on the system too.
With everything that's going on in the nation, with all things that have happened at schools, knowing that we can, have that excellent communication, it puts all of us and our families, students at ease.
Cochise County Sheriff Mark Daniels convinced Governor Ducey to add the $1 million.
We've been outside of the Capitol quite a bit, visiting with people, listening to teachers and superintendents and law enforcement as well as county sheriffs, and today is a result of that.
And the governor says it shows he's working against the complaint that state government shortchanges every place but Maricopa County. In Cochise County, Craig Smith, KGUN9 on your side.
It is a chilly Friday.
Boy, it really is. Will it warm up for the weekend? Chief Meteorologist Aaron Christensen is here with a look at our weather.
Well, certainly a chilly start, no doubt. 42 degrees, the coldest temperature we've recorded so far this season at Tucson's airport. But yes, a rapid warm up, as a matter of fact, is on the way. 62 degrees right now. The wind is from the northwest at 6 miles per hour, but our temperatures are going to warm quickly. You're sitting at 59 degrees at this hour in Wilcox, 55, Sierra Vista, 57 in Douglas. And how warm will our temperatures get for the All Souls procession this weekend? That's coming up.
A Tucson company is changing the way companies attract business by using a drone to get your attention.
And if you're heading downtown this weekend, you may see their drone flying overhead. Tucson-based Omnidrones will use their drone to promote an up-and-coming hip-hop artist who also happens to be Dr. Dre's son. 9 on your side's Ricky Mitchell spoke with the company and has more on this technology.
It's attention grabbing and conversation starting, and that's why Tucson-based Omnidrones knows it's a great way to market something.
Just imagine hearing this buzzing sound. You're looking up, you're already getting attention from the drone itself. People are like oohing and ahhing at the drone, and then to see a banner hanging from it is just an extra bonus.
Robert Luscombe says he is one of maybe 3 companies in the world using drones for advertising.
It's so unique. I don't think anybody else is really doing it to the full effect.
This weekend, Luscombe will fly this drone around downtown while projecting images of Curtis Young on buildings. Young is the son of hip-hop mogul Dr. Dre and has his own album dropping December 15th.
It's somewhat different than his father. It's more of a grown, new era type of West Coast music.
Young's marketing manager, Jimmy Spitz, says the hip-hop artist is interested in drone technology and hopes this will attract new fans.
It's a more hands-on form of advertising. More in your face, it's a better connection with the people.
Utilizing drones is the brand new technology. We foresee drones to be used in many facets of our day-to-day lives.
And Robert received an FAA exemption, meaning he can fly and use the drone for commercial purposes. Now, he does have to follow certain rules. He can't fly the drone near any airport below 400 feet or faster than 87 miles per hour. And he is in control of the drone the entire time and doesn't have anything like an autopilot feature. If you want to check it out, he says he plans to fly it tonight and tomorrow downtown between 7 and 8 p.m. Guy?
Ricky, thank you. I can only imagine where we'll be 10 years from now with all this technology.
Who knows? The skies may be full. As Veterans Day approaches, there's a way you can honor American soldiers in a grand way. Where and when after the break.
And start planning extra time, adding extra time to your commute this weekend, where you can expect some traffic. Plus, Arizona coach Sean Miller explains why he is not redshirting Chance Comanche. You're watching KGUN9 on your side.